Hello everybody, it's the Geek Guy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most terrifying, mysterious figures in all of WWE history, besides the Bunny. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Undertaker, Wrestlemania 2019, Wrestlemania 35, whatever series. So this is a new to retail figure. I think this was out on Ringside for Christmas of 18. It's new to me for sure, but this is just now hitting Walmart's. I've picked this up at my Walmart in a big display. Had all the WrestleMania elites, well, 63, 64. I think some of them are getting 65. WrestleMania basics, battle packs, new battle packs, all kinds of really fun stuff. So it's really nice to see finally some new figures getting out. Hopefully these figures will be a little bit less hard to find than some of the figures of 2018. But usually the figures that are in the displays are much easier to find. So, yep, this is just a standard Elite figure, but as you mentioned before, this is part of the WrestleMania packaging, or series. That's why it's got the black packaging. So let's take a quick look at that packaging, and then we will take a look at the figure. So it's a standard Elite collection. You know, it's got the Undertaker. It's got the WrestleMania 35 logo. This is a true FX figure. It uses that true, I almost say Toys to Life, I guess Life to Toys technology. This isn't Skylanders. You get a good look at all the accessories he comes with. It says includes interchangeable hands. That is in lieu of the stands, the Rob Schamberger stands, the diorama stands. In the back, you got a really nice picture of the Undertaker. This is modern Undertaker. Just, I don't really think it says it anywhere. The back, you got a really nice picture of him. I really like the purple with like the white detail. Looks fantastic. Has a little, this is from WrestleMania 33, which is a really highly requested figure, if I remember correctly. Has some of his highlights, the Dead Man. You can read, if you want to read any of that, you can just pause it now. Other figures in the way of Sasha, Triple H, and Scott Hall. I'm iffy on Scott Hall. Don't really need the Triple H. We'll probably get Sasha because it's like the best one they've ever done. And I do not own a Sasha because her figures are crap sometimes. But, you know. So it has all of his stats. He's from Death Valley, weighs 309 pounds. 6 foot 10 inch, finisher Tombstone. Isn't his finisher also a Last Ride or the Gate? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to take a quick look at this figure out of the packaging. So I'm going to do a little jump cut. And we're back. So figure out of the packaging. Looks really great, really digging all this stuff. So we're going to take a quick look. We're going to look at them with the coat and the hat on. Always like if they come with a coat, take a look at that first, and then we'll show off the smaller accessories and the hands. And we'll take a quick look at the figure out of the coat. Now this coat, I don't really know what the material is called. It's like a cloth. So it's, you know, fully posable. Pun very much intended because the podcast. Anyway. You know, the coat, the figure's fully posable in the coat. It looks really nice. Sometimes the cloth coats look not that good because, you know, like it rides up on them and stuff. It doesn't do that here. I don't know what it's made of, though. It's like a plasticky substance with, like, cloth on the inside. It's very odd. It feels kind of flimsy. Like, I don't think it's going to rip, but it feels like it's going to rip, if you know what I mean. It's kind of iffy, so I would say just exercise caution when taking him in and out of the coat. It should be all fine. So, and then he's got the nice hat with the black band around it. Taking the hat off, and then, you know, the coat's super easy to get on and off of him, which is nice. And it's a little bit, I wouldn't say too big, but it's big enough that it's not, you know, it just slides right off of him. It's big enough that it's very comfortable on him. You can do a lot of posing around and stuff, which is, you know, why you buy a $20 action figure, is for posing him around and messing with him and stuff. So, really nice that they included the coat. Now, taking a look at him without the coat on, this figure is absolutely phenomenal. That's what I got to say about that. This is probably this might be my pick. Figures in hand of 2018, probably this figure. Like, even Flashback Series 3, which was easily one of the best exclusive waves ever. I still think I like this Taker more. I just really like Taker, though. So, you know, he looks fantastic. We're going to take a look at the head scan. I mean, that just looks terrifying. That looks like he came straight off a television. You know, this is the long-haired version as depicted in WrestleMania 33. Of course, you know, the camera's picking up a color differentiation right here. It's kind of there in real life because, of course, they paint. I believe it's black and they paint the skin tone over it, if I remember correctly. But it's barely noticeable in real life. Actually, I didn't notice it until I looked at the camera. So, and then he's wearing, you know, obviously he's got the tank top. I believe it's tucked into the pants. I believe it's 2 pieces. Comes with the arm pad, often omitted in Taker figures. I'm going to take that off really quick to get a good look at his tattoos. So it's got all kinds of tattoos. I just really, there's like a skull there, which is really cool. Let's see if I can pick anything else out. Like sometimes with these figures, obviously, like there's another skull. Like I can't barely tell what it's supposed to be sometimes, just because it's like shrunk down so much. But I think that's like a bird, maybe? I'm not sure. And over here, they're all black tattoos. I don't remember him having any other color tattoos in real life, except for that. Which is what looks to be, is that a Native American? Maybe? I'm not sure. It looks like a shaman, or like a witch doctor to me. I'm not sure, just because it's got like some skulls around it. He's got the tattoos up around the neck. So the only thing you can't see is that chest tattoo of his club gang that he was in the WWF. But, you know, that's because it's blocked. So it would be really cool one day to see a Taker with a cloth tank top. I wonder if that's ever been done before. But at the same time, I don't think that would look as good as this. So the attire is extremely simple, aside from the tattoos. You just got the belt, and it comes down to the pants and the boots. Probably one of the easiest paint jobs ever. But it does still have some nice detail. The boots look nice. You know, they got like they got the soles, you know, like where it like comes down. The pants have like some detail, like the zipper right there is detailed. Is there pockets on this? I don't believe there is. You know, the belt's got the belt loops around it. So, you know, very simple attire, but, you know, it's accurate. So that's, you know, I'm saying you know too much, but, you know, because you guys do know what I mean. You know, oh my gosh. Put that back on him. So this figure is, you know, if I say that one more time, I'm going to scream. This figure is very accurate to how he's depicted in WrestleMania 33. You know, the attire is fine. I just said, you know, again. Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on to the hands before I do something I'm going to regret. So he comes with, in lieu, as I said before, this is in lieu of the Rob Schamberger stands and the diorama stands, which was, I want to say maybe Elite Series, was that 50? Maybe before that. Maybe it was like 47. I want to say like 48, 49, 50 they started doing that. And I believe Series 60 is when they started with the John Cena. I might have that screwed up. Maybe it was 54. I think it was actually Series 54, now I think about it. Whatever the way of the tan jorts, tan khaki jorts, and the blue shirt Cena was, and like the Charlotte Flair, and those really not good Uso Elites. Of course, there's great Uso Elites out now. So, you know, just interchangeable hand. And then all you got to do, just plug the hand off. Oh, this one's going to, I don't think I've ever done it to the right hand before. All right, and then he's got the cuff for the MMA glove. Just got to take that off, or you can leave it on, I guess, if you want. And just simply plug the new hand in. And I want to say, in person, I'm not sure. It looks nice on camera. It matches the skin tone fine in person. And then it looks kind of weird seeing him without the gloves. I will say that. But the this was like promo Taker, I guess. I'm not really sure like what you're supposed to do with like these interchangeable hands, because you know sometimes you know I would say like Shinsuke came with like the entrance hands, and Scott Hall came with the NWO hands, like that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with just a plain hand, except for a promo. If I remember correctly, he just wore his gloves during promos, but I don't know. So, but it looks great. I mean, it's really nice that they're coming with this, because honestly, I think the WrestleMania 32 figure just had the cloth jacket and hat. So it is nice that they're coming with something. With some interchangeable hands, you can do all kinds of stuff, like, does he take the gloves off during matches? Actually, now that I said that, I think he has taken the gloves off during matches, so that would be cool. You could get like a ring-worn, battle-worn Taker, which is a nice feature. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this review. It was a little bit short, but I don't really feel like there's too much to say. My final thoughts are, like I said, one of my favorite figures ever. Definitely one of my favorite of 2018. I think only some of the figures that can even come close to this figure were like Harley Race, the NXT Wave 3 leads, but that's in 2019. I'm trying to think of like 2018 stuff. Like the Elias entrance grades, like those, the Bobby Roode entrance grades, just some of like the best figures. I think this does rank high. I think it's kind of underrated, even though it's still relatively new. I don't feel like enough people are talking about it, and it's gonna be, if this figure is anything like the last wave of Mania Elites, I mean, I guarantee you could walk in Walmart and still find British Beefcake for $5, $2 now, $2 to $7, which is sad because that's a fantastic figure, and I think we've done a review of that. So if we have done the review, you should go check that out on the channel. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. And if you don't, Dead Man's gonna get you. Well, it's not going to focus when I need him to. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.